told you about Nyakrom Church. The way let me use Toyota Hilux. The church, that small church, bought it for me. I saw it in Nyakrom Church back at the they bought it for me. By the grace of God. They love me and I love them. You should be, I am proud of my people by the grace of God because they show me love and I show them love. We must do the same thing for the man of God. Egypt Marker, amen. Then the last scripture reading, then I am done. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 11. I have put the moment preaching is simple. I didn't know a project. Hallelujah. If we have sung spiritual things in your lives, is it too much if we experience, if we reap a material harvest from you? Is it too much? Is it too much? If I have so spiritual blessing in your lives, is it too much? If I bless your marriage, I want to pray for Biala now we delay. So who are now ba unuya or sister. Now by way delay. I will pray. Actually by Wednesday so. Yes. So who I want to say just lift your hands. Now there will be a who sent who sent. Just lift your hands. Say, Pastor, yes, be with me. I'll pray by Wednesday by the grace of God. Bam. God, Reverend Showway last month. I said, me who opin for biawa, but obi wa me who say no be binyam. But I better not pound. So now I pound 13 months. Then I said, stand up, come forward. She came forward. I said, church, let's all pray. Yeah, we are now, by the grace of God, the Lord told me that maybe 3 days. Now, me na Reverend Basie and a one Nigerian speaker, and I show we best for the last conference. Every year we do it. So I prayed for the woman who stood in for the sister. And by the grace of God, I said, maybe 3 days. 3 days even now, by God's grace. By the grace of God. The following day, it was Monday, Tuesday, she came with a testimony. Pastor, sister now, wow, wonderful. We give the glory to God. You see, God is able to do exceedingly, abundantly, above what we can imagine. Pastor was surprised when I told him that the Lord showed me that he was praying for some people in the dream. And I said, who's having me? I said, yes. And yes, you are here. You are there. It was beautiful. God does things for his people through his servants. Sometimes we don't sit down to quantify it. But me, I'm a preacher, and so I can easily quantify it. Let us do this. What's say? Mary. Kwenyaku testimonies, I told you. When was it? Was it last Friday? Papa na Urufu Kwenyaku entered this church. It was Friday. This man, Papa, Uncle, Mama offering, please. I believe in time. It's important to use time and use it well. Kwenyaku Methodist Church. You know this man, Papa, Uncle Methodist. He was driving. Also, we sit down and come out. One boss. Then he drove to the place and met the pastor. I said, man of God, I am not a Methodist member at all. Yeah, different. But when I was passing, God said, I should roof your chapel for you. This is the check. Then he gave it to the man of God. Then left. Hebra, A month after, so fine. Then he drove in again. He stopped. Say, Pastor, the Lord laid it on my heart to for you to buy the electrical fittings, the wiring of the chapel. This is the check. No signing, so no the suffer. Then he went away. He's not a Methodist. After a year, he drove in again. Baba said, man of God, this time I did not come with a check. I came with a testimony. 7 years, because I obeyed God. God has blessed us with twins. Oh, but we say Merada is beautiful. Church, when we give, God blesses us. Why in what? Henry Haynes, Nidinda, Haynes. Henry Haynes. You know, when you buy tomatoes, ketchup, and cream, you see Haynes. No, have you seen it? You know why that name is there? Let me tell you. This man was a God-fearing man. Now, I supply vegetables. They are companies and people. All of a sudden, now on supply bill, supplies were not coming. So one rich guru, for your inquiries to know why that kind of supply was not coming, because he was in love with that kind of supplies. Papa they said Rockefeller. Then he did his investigation and found out that Henry Haynes, Nisika, or the any project, once he saw that, he donated all his money for the house of God to be built. The man said, when facing Yameda, so he was out of business. Passion for Christ. People have passion for God. He gave his money, his capital, and he was out of job. Then one day he was there. Then this bourgeoisie, in love with his product, many vegetables, came to him and said, I heard that this is what you did. You gave your money, your capital for your business to build a house of God so that people will be saved and go to heaven. Come. Then he bought him a big land, put a factory there, and gave him capital. And Henry Haynes went into business, this time manufacturing. And today, where we call, yet we are enjoying the benefits of Henry Haynes. When you give, God will remember you. And the Nasifo with him will enjoy the benefits. Efrimu Eba. Church, today, a Reverend Dio, and for me, Reverend Dr. Anthony Dio, Nebrini, Maya Mano, Wachina Nayoba. Who knows one day your son or daughter is going to be the pastor of this church or the sophomami of this church? Who knows? Pretty soon. Man Waba, Mbranteneso Waba, one Ogwe, in Asofa. I see pastors all over this place. Men anointed, career vessels of God. I see the grace upon you. Church, it's our time to bless the Papa. Why not suffer boys and Akasadodo? I am ready to part with 5,000 and give it to this man. 5,000 Ghana. If you are willing and obedient.
They are gathering with 3 champions of God, 8 powerful days in the abiding presence of God at the North Canadian Assemblies of God for this year's edition of Gathering of God's Champions with the theme, This is My Season, Daniel chapter 2 verse 21, starting from Sunday the 28th of October to Sunday the 4th of November 2018, featuring Reverend Professor Frimpong Manso, Reverend Robert Ando, and Prophet Albert Esihini Ejakwa. Your host is Reverend Anthony Doe. You will experience the manifest presence of God. The time is 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on weekdays and 8 a.m. on Sundays. For more details, please call 0244-239-394. Come and receive power to walk in your season.
This is my season.
They are gathering with 3 champions of God, 8 powerful days in the abiding presence of God at the North Canadian Assemblies of God for this year's edition of Gathering of God's Champions with the theme, This is My Season, Daniel chapter 2 verse 21, starting from Sunday the 28th of October to Sunday the 4th of November 2018, featuring Reverend Professor Frimpong Manso, Reverend Robert Ando, and Prophet Albert Esihini Ejakwa. Your host is Reverend Anthony Doe. You will experience the manifest presence of God. The time is 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on weekdays and 8 a.m. on Sundays. For more details, please call